good morning. June 26th, Kingfield, Maine. This is Brian. Up here at Brian's Guitar Rehab and Customs. There's my blurb for this video. Hey, I got another Harmony Sivereign here. I'm going to start calling myself a sovereign nation because I just love these. The 1203 and the 1260 jumbos are turning into two of my favorite ones to restore and do the Resto mod on. This one is a late 60s, I believe, based on the script logo on the top. Early 60s, they were still a block print. Does have a truss rod that functions. Did not have a stamp on the inside. Usually there's a little stamp that says S68 or F68, and depending on which school of thought you're going along with, that either means spring and fall or F and S meaning first and second half. I'm not sure which. But anyway, I love getting a hold of these. This one was pretty darn clean. I mean, it's really just absolutely buff. No cracks down the bottom. Had a very small crack right up here next to where the bridge was, and that's all secured now. And what I do with them is I do a complete restoration and X-brace conversion. So this one has had the back removed and all the binding taken off. I managed to save all of it except for one little spot right there. You can see where it's a different color. I almost used grained Ivoroid, but I thought that was kind of overkill. So there's one spot down there on the bet treble side where the binding just disintegrated. But I take the back off, take all the braces out of the inside, and then I thin the top down. The tops of these are usually like 0.140 to 0.150 inches. I want to get them down to like 1/10 or 0.110, just barely over 1/10 of an inch thick. And then I give it the spruce X-bracing. So this has a standard Martin OM X-brace shape with 1/4 inch scallop tapered bracing, solid rock maple, Maine maple bridge plate, 2 tone bars at the bottom, original transverse brace across the top. It's had a neck reset. It's had a new bridge made for it. This bridge is actually Cocobolo, and it was not a real orangey yellow piece, but I thought it really matched the fretboard very nicely. This is probably Brazilian rosewood on these 60s Harmonies, which is surprising, but that's what they had back in those days. Original pickguard, I managed to keep that in good shape while I was doing all the work. I didn't do any finish to the top. The top has just been buffed out. I put it on my wheel and used some Jescar medium and some fine cut stuff. The back is a complete strip down and refinish. It was in rough shape. It was really beat up. A couple of cracks down at the bottom. A lot of buckle rash, and honestly just kind of sticky, gooey. And I kind of hate how Harmony did a lot of brown stain on these and really just covered up all that beautiful mahogany. So the back and sides have been refinished. Got a pretty decent sized neck. It's definitely a big D shape. Not quite the baseball bat that some of these are, but it's a handful for sure. So don't get me wrong, it's not a slim taper or anything like that. But boy, I'll tell you, the X-bracing just makes this, 60-year-old spruce sing. See Tedeschi trucks next week. All excited. Must have watched that Midnight in Harlem video a million times lately. Fingerstyle feels really good. 1 3/4 up top, 2 5/16 vintage style bridge spacing. coffee this morning, but anyway. Anyway, 1960s Harmony H1203 Sivereign, neck reset, X-brace conversion, new bridge, obviously all new bracing, fret dressing, original tuners, nylon nut like they came, bone saddle. Be for sale here on Reverb very shortly. Thanks a lot for watching. Here's my intonation check. Sounds good. Thanks for watching.